Well, hello and welcome to ILoveGay today. And we are here checking back in with Amazin LêThị. How are you, Amazin?
Good to be back again. I feel like I'm a semi-regular guest.
I know you are part of the evolution of wherever this show may go. So
Yes, I am.
no, I love that. And last time, in fact, last time we were together, because right now it's Asian Heritage Month, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And so last time we were together, we were talking about some of the Asian issues, LGBT community and otherwise, just because of COVID and some of the anti-Asian hate that's been going on. But now with the Asian community kind of being in the center, in the spotlight, have things changed much?
I mean, unfortunately, the hate crimes towards our community, I feel that actually they have accelerated. I mean, I personally lost count at the amount of hate crimes just in the US alone since, Asian Heritage Month started 10 days ago. And I think what people need to realize, it's just not US focused, it's all around the world. I mean, hate crimes towards the Asian community in the UK have jumped 300%. It's just that it's very much unchecked across the US. And I think if people want to support our community, you go to the GoFundMe verified Stop Asian Hate Crimes GoFundMe page to donate in the US, and they've now just set one up for the Asian community in the UK as well, because for us to be able to do the work on the ground, we need the funding as well.
Yeah. But there's been a lot going on this month when it comes to Asian Heritage Month, and you've been kind of at the center of some of that. So yeah, tell us a little bit about what's happening.
Yes, I mean, I feel like this month is more poignant than, other Asian Heritage Months because of what we've gone through. And, it's not just focusing on our pain and trauma, also our success and our triumphs and our stories. So I've been amplifying Asian LGBTQ voices with collaboration with OutSports around Asian LGBTQ plus athletes. And I have another conversation this Thursday with a bodybuilder in Hong Kong, Sifu Law. And then I've also partnered with Diva magazine in the UK to amplify Asian, queer female voices and allies who happen to be Asian that are playing, Asian LGBTQ plus characters. And my first one is tonight with Chantel Tui of Black Lightning. So that will be really exciting.
Wow. Yeah, and it kind of comes right off of I saw you at the center of a lot of Diva magazine's LGBT no not sorry Lesbian Visibility Week that they had, and they turned Lesbian Visibility Day one day into an entire week worth of programming.
Yes, I ended up on a number of panel discussions that people can go back and watch around inclusion in sports and women of color. Plus, I was named in their Visible 100 list. But, I mean, obviously, being Asian and being queer, it's not just a day, it's not just a week, it's not just a month, it's 365 days a year. But also it's just nice to have a time where our voices are amplified even more, and particularly our stories as well.
Yeah. And in fact, you were talking about sports and bringing some of the Asian voices to the forefront this month. But the hockey player that we interviewed a few months ago, thanks to your introduction, John, and
Yes.
I think you had him, you featured him and had him on one of your panels or shows as well.
Yes, so he was the first guest on the
Okay.
OutSports Instagram live takeover last week. And I think, this month with OutSports and this takeover that I'm doing, people will be able to hear LGBTQ Asian athletic voices from all around the world, to hear, what it's like to be Asian and LGBTQ and an out athlete in different parts of the world.
Yeah, and the sports and the events are coming. It's right around the corner now. What is the ones in Denmark that are coming up this? Is it August?
Yes, so Copenhagen 2021 in August, and obviously the Tokyo, finally the Tokyo Games.
Yes.
In 2021 as well, the Olympics. Obviously that will be a closed door event, but I think, leading up to both Copenhagen 2021 and Tokyo Olympics, will be able to have so many conversations around equality through the lens of sports.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to especially when you're on the ground and you're with some of these folks, we will have to collaborate and find ways to start bringing some of those voices to the forefront during the events themselves, because as you could tell, the things may have evolved quickly to the sort of show and things that we're doing now, but it seems like it's going to take hold after everything starts to open up as well.
Oh, I think so as well. I think, COVID has just shown us a different way of being able to do things. And we've realized that we can do so much in the virtual space, but, then when we do more in-person work, we can still have that virtual space because, so many more people have been able to dial in globally than they would have been ever in person.
Yep. Well, I look forward to connecting. One of these days, you and I both know it's going to happen.
Yes. In the meantime, I'm so happy to be able to come on your show and share my work.
Absolutely. Anytime. So thanks so much for being here with us. And like I said, look forward to connecting again soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, take care now.